Bigyan mo ka ng cue. Alright! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Open COMMS, the Valiant Podcast World's 2021 edition. And I am Angelo K. Supan. You can call me 316, and I'm the Human Resources Head and Acting Talents Head of Valiant Esports Club. I'm a Silver 3 tryhard and a Lucian lover and a Yasuo hater, and I will be your host for tonight's podcast. I know you I know you're all having a great time this evening, and we're here for a wonderful night as we open up different topics about the upcoming Worlds 2021 for those na sobrang mahilig pa with the competitive scene of League of Legends. This podcast might just be the right one to listen to here on this wonderful Saturday evening. And I hope everyone, John, I hope you all are enjoying. And of course, to share with me some moments here in our podcast, I have invited, of course, a distinguished panel of members. Of course, we make sure rin na ang ating podcast will be fun but also meaningful as well as we give insights for our Worlds 2021 podcast. So we begin, of course, pakilala muna natin ang isa sa mga pinaka-insightful na casters ng League of Legends for Valiant Esports Club. Of course, let's give it up for Pollywog.
Hello guys. Ayan, good evening sa inyo lahat. Ako nga pala si Pollywog and I'm a caster for Valiant. Dati akong trainee, no? Kasi dati pa yon, napaglipasan na ng panahon. And currently, I am Platinum 4 and the highest rank that I reached in League of Legends is Platinum 2. Kaso dahil sa mahal ako ni Converge, hindi na ako gano'n nakakapaglaro. Pero still, I still love watching competitive games, especially professional scene, no? Lalong-lalo na yung pinakagusto kong pinapanood at mga kaibigan ko, itong paparating nga na event ng Riot, itong League of Legends World Championship, no? At yun na nga. Next is, papakilala ko din ang isa sa mga napakalakas na mid laner ng Valiant, no? Si Daddy Maldd.
Hello, good evening everyone. I am Maldd. I'm an ex-varsity of Holy Angel Universe from Valiant Esports, and I like playing League, and my current rank is Grandmaster, and I have been a Grandmaster for a very long time, and I watch a lot of professional scene in League, so I'm really excited to talk about the upcoming Worlds for this year.
Ayun, narinig natin from our first two members of our panel. And of course, makakalimutan ba natin ang very supportive, very energetic, at alam ko rin na napaka-insightful na magsasalita dito. Of course, huwag natin kalimutan, Boss Jamie! Hello, kaway-kaway ka naman dyan.
Hello, my name is Jamie. I am your community head. And your rank ko is I'm a hardstock flat 4 player. God damn it. And my highest rank is flat 2. Pero yung MMR ko pang gold. So kahit flat 4 yung games ko or flat 3, I still have like silver and silver ally.
Teka lang. Before you proceed, ano ba to? Nagkakaaminan muna ba tayo ng rank? Or ano?
So bad?
Parang ako...
Wag mong ikahiya rank mo.
Oo nga naman. So yun nga. And I watch pro League of Legends just for fun. Kasi sarap nilang panoorin. Sarap din makita yung mga pagmumukha nila. Yun nga.
Sa true.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've heard from our panel for our podcast tonight, and you'll hear more of them as we discuss more of Worlds 2021. Of course, wag na natin patagalin pa. we now proceed directly to the topics. But of course, before nga pala we forget our partners, of course, let's give them a special shout out. Of course, Valiant Esports Club's partners. Of course, we would like to thank Akad Arena and GBBS Gaming for being our partners as we conduct our activities for this organization. Once again, let's give it up for Akad Arena and GBBS Gaming. And ayan, so wag na natin patagalin pa guys. I know you all are excited. And of course, for those who are watching right now on our YouTube channel, of course, feel free to comment down on our chat box kung ano ang inyong mga insights about our topic today, about Worlds 2021, and also kung meron kayong mga gustong ipa-shoutout naman, isisingit natin sila, of course. We want to keep it focused on our topic. So, yan. And of course, subscribe na rin kayo sa YouTube channel ng Valiant Esports for more highlights of our varsity teams as well as upcoming content in the future from Valiant Esports. Ayan, so wag natin patagalin pa. Oh, mga boys, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
Alright, let's begin. So yun nga, for all of those na nanonood ngayon, yun nga, we all know Worlds as the yearly or the year-end competition of League of Legends wherein the best of the best from the different regions around the world, they get to fight for the prestigious Summoners Cup. And this year will be the 11th edition. Wow, 1 decade na rin pala ang nakalipas.
11 years!
Wow, 11 years and 200 years of experience.
A lot of T1s!
Boomer hours.
A lot of P1s indeed. If I may ask, and sige, tanongin muna natin, si Boss Jimmy muna, how long have you been watching Worlds or matagal ka na ba nakatutok?
I've been watching Worlds since nung lumabas yung T1 siguro kasi doon din ako nag-start mag-league. Noong una nag-start ako nag-league, di ko alam na may may Worlds sila or may tournament sila rather kasi di pa naman ako open for esports. Alam ko lang naglalaro ko lang yung league and yun lang. Then nung nalaman ko na may Worlds and then nung nakita ko yung pagmumukha ni Bengi, oh my god.
Bengi, Bengi,
Jungle.
Yes. Doon ko na minantrix eh. That's so bad. Yeah, yun na, yeah, yes. Ngayon, nag-shift na ako from jungle to top lane. Nagsagsawa na rin ako. Ayan, yeah. Yun na yun. Sunod-sunod na nun yung pag-ano ako sa Worlds. Kahit na tumigil ako maglaro nung junior high, nanonood pa rin ako ng Worlds.
Ayan, that's good to know. How about kay Boss Pollywog?
Yes. Ako naman, paputol-putol actually, no, yung sa panonood ko sa Worlds. Pero halos same lang din kami ni Boss Jamie na by the time na nanood kami ng Worlds, yung kasagsagan talaga nung kasikatan ng SKT noon. Talagang that time, napaka-dominant pa ni Faker sa Worlds na. Although, kahit pati naman sa LCK noon, talagang mamaw siya kung mamaw. Kaya nabigay sa kanya yung nickname na Unkillable Demon King.
Payat niya na.
That time, payat niya pa noon. Nakaano pa siya eh. Actually, hanggang ngayon, bowl cut pa rin naman siya. Tapos yun, that time kasi, hindi pa ako ADC main. Hindi ko pa pinipiling maging cancer sa LoL. More on pa support. Support na hinahayaan ko mamatay yung ADC ko, gano'n. Hanggang sa nakahiligan ko na maglaro ng ADC, sa kasawi ang palad ngayon, hindi ako pinapalaro ni Converge. Natatakot siya sa potential na kaya kong pakita at pakalat sa
Converge gap?
Converge gap?
Converge gap.
IP problems?
Pero yun lang naman, para sa akin, paputol-putol lang talaga ako nanonood ng Worlds, pero I think yung Worlds this year parang napakaganda, napakainit.
Definitely agree with that, Pollywog, and we'll know more about that later. How about kay Boss Maldd, lalo na may pro experience na yan in the collegiate scene.
Actually, every year nanonood ako ng Worlds. Basta pag malapit na yung October, aabangan ko na yan. Kasi I really like watching watching League of Legends in a different way kasi iba talaga yung solo queue sa kapag competitive scene na talaga. At saka na-excite ako tuwing nanalo yung mga favorite teams ko like T1, ng G2. Sad, wala sila ngayong Worlds. Pero next year. Lalo na, at saka yung mga bagong mga rookies na nagdo-dominate bigla sa Worlds. Yeah. It's really exciting to watch them. Kaya, nanonood ako every year.
Ayan, that's good to know, Boss Maldd. And if I were to share then, actually, I started watching Worlds when it was around 2017. And if I'm not mistaken, napanood ko siya sa TV. I'm not sure kung saan channel yon. Pero
channel 5 na tayo, no?
Ay, yun!
Yung egg.
May cinema pa na, may cinema pa.
Yes, yun, sa Channel 5 sa 2017. And agad napanood ko rin yung sa Bird's Nest Stadium, yung dragon na lumilipad, at saka syempre yung press F for yung car manufacturer na tumapos ang serye. Ayun. But from that point, I've watched every single Worlds, yun nga 2018 na ewan ko kung buti na buhay pa yung laptop ko dahil pinapanood ko talaga from start to finish. And for this year talaga, I am very, very excited for this Worlds. And of course, isa sa mga things na nagpapa-hype up rin sa Worlds, as we all know, sa mga league fans dyan, we all know every year, naglalabas ng World Song ng Riot Games. And of course, as we all read nga social media, parang buti pa yung Riot Music. They are making this quality type of mga hype-up songs, ganyan. And ngayon, for this year, if you've all heard about Burn It All Down, yan ang official anthem ng 2021 Worlds. So, short kamustahan rin tayo with our panel. Tanungin ko kayo, with the release of this song, what do you think? Makakatapat pa siya with your favorite, yung top favorite na world song? Siguro mag-start muna tayo kay Pollywog.
Yes, no. Para sa akin, yung current ng words, yung Burn It All Down. Yay yung animation, no? Yung combating scene nila doon, mga laban-laban nila, chef's kiss, no? Napakaganda. And then, sa kanta naman, para sa akin, medyo walay kasi hindi niya napapantayan yung hype ng mga previous world songs. Lalong-lalo na yung bar kasi sinet ko dun sa Warriors tsaka ng Rise. Actually, no, kung okay lang, pwede ba ako mag-drop ng top 5 list ko ng world songs?
Sure.
Okay. So, kung kailangan kong mamili ng number 1, no? Number 1 ko dyan is yung Rise. Number 2 ko yung Warriors.
Kanin. Rise.
Number 3 yung Phoenix. Number 3 yung Phoenix. And then, Legends Never Die, yung 4, no? And then, siguro top 5. Sige, pasok ko na sa top 5 yung Burn It All Down. Para na lang sa sa animation niya. Kasi yun talaga, panalong-panalo, bawing-bawi siya sa animation. Pero, when it comes to the song mismo, medyo negative.
Top 5 KDA music.
Ayun, so we've heard from Boss Pollywog. How about kay Man? Sige.
Para sa akin, yung bagong world song, it's not that hype, hindi tulad ng mga past world song like yung Takeover, yung Rise, yan yung mga yung pinaka-iconic na Warriors. Hindi siya ganun ka hype up hindi tulad ng mga dating kanta. Pero yung animation, syempre, yung technology natin nagpo-progress, so magpo-progress din yung animation. At saka gusto ko yun na pini-future nila yung mga top players sa buong mundo, every region. Tapos kahit wala sila sa worlds, nandun pa rin sila sa video kasi parang tumatatak na sila sa region nila, yung mga top players na yun.
Ayun, sige, Boss Maldd, sige, tanungin kita. Ayun, banggit si Boss Pollywog ng kanyang mga favorites. Ikaw ba? Do you have talaga top favorite when it comes to world songs?
Syempre naman, unang-una yung Warriors kasi yun yung parang pinaka-hype up na song na maririnig mo eh. Lalo na yun yung dynasty doon nag-start yung dynasty ng T1. Tapos yung pangalawa is Takeover kasi parang yung kanta, yung message ng kanta is pretty connected sa nangyayari sa world. Kung sino yung bagong magre-reign king sa Rift. Tapos yung pangalo is yung Rise kasi wala lang hype up eh. Ang ganda ng animation. Yeah. Yun yung top 3 ko. Tapos the rest, feel ko same na lang nun yung the rest. Kaya
sige, we've heard from Boss Man. How about naman kay Boss Jimmy?
I like pentakill music. I like
Hindi naman words so yun ah.
Di ba?
Hindi naman words yun ah.
I like Hindi, maganda lang sa Burn and Outdown, wala akong naintindihan. Noong una, wala akong naintindihan eh. So, nakita ko, uy, dana si Figure yun, shit. Pero, yun lang unang nakilala ko, tapos wala na akong nakilala susunod. Di ko tinitignan yung comments, di ko sila makikilala. Pero, yung song mismo, di nakaka-hype. Di ako na-hype doon. Pilay ko nung nag-game ako, tatalo ako. Sayang, di na-hype.
wala eh.
Tapos,
hindi nakaka-hype.
Tapos, yung takeover, buti pa yon, nag-teamo ako, nanalo siya. Diba? Yun yung comparison ko.
Positive.
So,
Positive.
Tapos, anong tawag doon? Basta yung top 5 ko is, unang-una, pentakill music. Number 2, KDA. Yung kasama si Serapin kasi may Chinese. Tapos, yung number 3 ko, yung Takeover, tas Rise. Tapos, yung, tawag doon? Yung Warriors, yun. Diba? Yun yung top 5 ko.
Ayun, so we've heard na from our panel. And for me, syempre, lang naman tayo, Phoenix. O yun na yun. Wala nang ibang sasabihin pa, pero Phoenix tayo. Fly, Phoenix, fly. Tandaan yan.
Scripted words, nanalo fan plus Phoenix.
Or, ayun. At saka isang very underrated song, Worlds Collide, 2015. Please, pakinggan nyo. Napaka-underrated nun. Pero yun nga, we've heard about those songs. And of course, yun nga, hearing those songs talaga makes us hype talaga na manood ng Worlds.
And impact eh.
Yes, yung
inaabangan din sa Worlds yan eh, yung magpa-perform sa bago matches. Tapos may mga 3D kang makikita, like malaking galyo, ganyan. Tapos,
ang pinaka-memorable ko na lang siguro dyan is yung
Elder talaga.
Yung 2017.
Elder Dragon. May lumabas na dragon sa labas.
Tapos yung disappointed ako, yung may Kaisa, yung KDA na yan. May ganon.
Tapos 2020. So, yun. Adjust naman tayo. Pero yung kanta maganda pa din. So, yun. We've heard about the songs. And now, we now go deep into the tournament. Of course, we need to understand first kung anong patch ilalaro ang Worlds 2021. Of course, they will be playing it on patch 11.19, which is live right now on our servers. And for this year's Worlds, kalma lang kayo sa mga masyadong nagagalit kay Vex at nagagalit din kay Action sa solo queue. Ayun, so Vex and Action will be disabled for this year's Worlds.
Ayun,
so ngayon yun nga.
Walang lights, camera, action dyan.
Definitely. And yun na nga. So yung panel nga natin ngayon, they all have their role expertise. Ngayon, tanungin natin sila. Mabilisan lang, since you've been playing this match. I would like to know first, siguro, from Boss Maldd. As a mid laner, what is your prediction for the World's meta? Ano yung mga picks na sa tingin mo yung dapat abangan nila?
Tingin ko, wala man ganang magbabago pick sa MS ay bukod sa mga mid laners. Kasi as of now, nakita ko sa mga like VOD na mga pro players habang nasa bootcamp sila sa EUS is yung mga bruiser mid laners, tapos assassin junglers, then top lane. Isa lang yung nagda-dominate sa top lane ngayon, alam ko si Fiora. Tapos sa scaling naman si Gangplank. So, tingin ko dapat abangan natin yung mga yung mga magagaling mag-Fiora diyan. Yung mga halimaw, marami yan. Tapos
Suning Bin is punching the air right now.
Yan nga, gusto pumasok ni Bin eh. Hindi sila nakasali ng Worlds. So, yun lang. Tapos sa bot lane, wala namang ganong magbabago, I think. Pero tignan natin kasi nag-experiment yung mga players ngayon sa bootcamps nila. So, we really can say.
Ayun, sige. Na-mention mo na yung bot lane. Pollywog, what is your take on this?
Yes, I think same lang din. Wala siguro masyadong mahika na mangyayari ngayon sa sa bot. Pero nakita naman natin noon na sa previous patches, naging viable talaga si Ziggs when it comes to bot lane. Bagkus dati, halos lang siya, mid laner lang talaga. So yun lang. Pero I think hindi nila masyadong gagamitin yung assassin. Bukod kay Zed o kaya kay Talon, hindi ko nakikita magagamit nila sa yun. Sa
yung assassin junglers?
Pero yun lang para sa akin baka hindi nila masyadong, alam mo yun, parang i-prio pick, kumbaga. Kung sa solo queue, nakikita ko nagdo-dominate sila, lalong-lalo na yung ginamit yan ni Yankos. Lakas niya mag-Zed nun, kaso baka malay mo, napachamba lang yun sa solo queue, since iba ang usapan na when it comes to professional stage, diba? Pero yun nga, I think wala naman din masyadong magbabago, especially sa bot lane. And then sa mid, yun din yung mga bruiser type na mid laners. And then overall, siguro, I think bahala na yung drafting ng coaches nila kung anong mangyayari, diba?
Sila na bahala nung pipik no? Maraming flex na mangyayari. Kasi yung mga meta natin nagsishift talaga to assassin junglers. Yung mga mid laner na assassins na pupunta ng jungle.
Yes.
Ayun. So, and how about from our jungle top lane Master Yi lover, Boss Jamie? Alam ko, pwede ko mag-Master Yi?
Yes, I love Master Yi. I own all of the skins. I am a 1 million mastery points. I am...
Grabe, 1 million pa.
It's so sad.
Nadik ka. How sad?
Ang sad. Pan idol yan Pero, yeah. Yun ka. Okay, top lane. But bigla akong nabuisit sa top lane. Nag-bot lane ako bigla sa mga matches ko. Nabuisit ako sa Tamgench. Nakakabuisit ka lane yan. Yung tipong didilain ka lang tapos biglang ang daming niyang damage, di mo walang saan lang. Tapos Doran shield lang yung lagay niya. Tapos jungle naman. Nakakabuisit naman sa jungle. Laging binabanyi ko. Wala na akong jungler.
Mahirap pala naman sa solo queue.
Kaya wala na akong masasabi. Nag-bot lane na lang ako. Tapos pag naman nag-bot lane ako, ba't walang nagtatrash talk sa sa team ko? Nakakapanibago. Grabe. Nung isang game, tinulungan ako ng support ko kung paano yung combo namin. Tapos nanalo kami. Ba't di ko magawa yun sa top? Yung tipong dadalaw siya, di daw siya magpiping. Ano yun? Duga. Pero yun nga. Yung doon sa naman. Sa top lane, yung problem lang kasi yung change lang naman kasi sa mga top lane yung growth scaling nila Yun lang naman yung parang main point ng top laners kasi ang lalakas nila mag-scale lalo na pag split pusher yung champion, Sion, ganyan. Set, Tamkench. Tapos pagdating naman sa jungle, yung kaya dinadiverse nila sa jungle. Kasi medyo ulit-ulit lang sa jungle actually Puro na lang tank. Puro na lang Jarvan, puro na lang Lee Sin. Makikita mo, yun na lang yung nakikita mo. Kaya siguro kaya siguro nilagay nila si Zed, Talon, yan, Nautilus, even Nautilus. Man, Nautilus has 150% damage on
si Darius, muntik na si
Darius. At saka din Timo, man. Kaya nga, masaya mag-jungle.
Timo! Teka. Guys, what do you think? Will we get to see kaya Timo sa Worlds?
No, hindi. Pero Kiana will probably pop up. Yeah, Kiana. Lalo na high skill ceiling at saka mataas yung impact ng ulti niya sa game.
Yung EQ combo ni Kiana is deal more damage to Jungle Monster. So, yeah, puro assassins yung makikita niyo sa sa Worlds,
Sa World.
and yun nga, yung siguro counter nila doon, Jarvan, Lee Sin na naman. Tapos umay ka na naman sa champion na yan. Yun nga, yun lang yung masasabi ko sa patch na to.
Nako po. And we'll get to know more about that, lalo na as we discuss the teams and possibly yung maging impact ng 11.19 on those players. So, eto na, we now proceed to the heart of our podcast, which is discussion na of the teams, kung ano ang magiging performance dito. But before that, of course, dahil muna tayo sa ating comments, of course, let's give some shoutouts sa mga nauna na at mga nanonood pa sa atin. I hope you all are enjoying our podcast. Again, if meron kayong mga gustong mga thoughts or shoutouts, lagay nyo lang sa ating chat box. So, let's give some shoutouts. Ayan, kay Boss Kipo. Ayan, hello sa'yo. And sa best friend mo, Boss Pollywog, si CJ Bondok. Ayan.
Yes, yan.
Hello rin
Yes,
kay
yes.
Sharine Orana. And of course, hello rin kay Boss Carl. Of course, si Ave. Of course.
Hello.
And of course,
Shoutout kay Kesha, yung
Hello.
yung
Shoutout po.
yung Maldd, diehard Maldd fan. Kanina pa
Oh,
sinisigaw
wow.
yung
Also,
kanina pa sinisigaw yung pangalan ni Maldd sa chat.
Mal,
Boss
sana all may super fan. Ayan. And of course, shoutout din, of course, Boss Bansu. Ayan. The one and the only. Boss Bansu, the great. Of course. And of course, let's isa sa mga nakasama ni Bug, Boss Archie. Ayan.
man, shoutout po kay Ichi. Isang
Archie, mahal ka
player din
namin.
ng league.
Of course, and of course, kay Sean, kay Warner.
Shoutout din po sa kanya. Yan, si Sean Warner dati po, one of my teammates. Yeah.
Yes, yung
Ayan.
yung nanalo ng mock pero di nakakuha ng prize.
Mark.
Mock.
Of course, kay Miss Mary Con Castro. Ayan, shoutout din po sa inyo. Ayan, keep the comments coming as we now proceed into the heart of our podcast. Of course, with the World's 2021 group predictions. But of course, before the group predictions, as we all know, merong play-ins. Of course, we have to give due respect and recognition to the teams from the other regions na nag-qualify rin. And we get to preview those teams. And yun na, for Group A, and this was said to be the Group of Life. Ayan. So Group A, we have Hanwha Life Esports from the LCK, LNG Esports from LPL of China, Infinity Esports from LLA or the Latin America region, Peace from the LCO or in the Oceania region, and Red Canids from the CB LOL. And from Group B, Diyos ko po, ito na ang Clown Fiesta. We don't know what may happen because we have Beyond Gaming from the PCS, Cloud9 from the LCS, Unicorns of Love from the from the CIS region, and we have Galatasaray Esports from the Turkish region, the TCL, and of course Detonation Focus Me from Japan. Ayan. So we're now seeing the groups. Ayan. Oh yes, the photos pala are courtesy of the official social media accounts of LOL Esports for reference. Ayan. So now you have seen the groups of Group A and Group B. Dahil sa play-ins na to, only the top 4. It's 4.
Top 4.
Yes, only the top 4 from the play-ins ang makaka-advance sa group stages. Yes.
2 teams per group, yeah.
Yeah, so ngayon, let's set our predictions. Ayan. Let's set our predictions. Simulan natin, sige, kay Boss Pollywog. Ano prediction mo kung sino ang lalabas from the play-ins na sobrang exciting this year?
Group A para sa akin, it's a no-brainer. Church of Chovy, no? And,
Church of Chovy?
Yeah.
Kung kasing nanonood kayo sa LPL and LCK, itong dalawang teams na to, kahit na play-ins lang sila nahulog. Napakaganda ng performance nila during the regular split or the regular season. Talagang makikita mo, palag-palag sila sa mga higher ranking teams like
Yeah,
A1 and Damwon.
even
Kaya
that
para sa
one.
akin, yes. Ito, LNG. Napunta din yan ng I think it's lower bracket. Tapos,
Umakyat sila all the way.
yes, natalo dun nila yung TES ang alam ko. And I think, hindi ko sure kung pati IG. Pero, nagwala yan sa, kahit na lower bracket sila sa LPL, LPL pa rin naman yon. And we all know that talagang halimaw lahat na naglalaro sa LPL. And of course, sa Group B, I can say na Cloud9 dodged a bullet, no? Kasi kung na-draft sila sa Group A, speedrun,
it's doomed. It's doomed.
Speedrun. It's doomed. Pero yun nga, dito, sa tingin ko, makakalabas naman ang Cloud9. And sana, no? Kaso, napakahirap mamili between Unicorns of Love and Detonation Focus Me since Unicorns of Love, matagal na sila sa league, no? Talagang consistent silang nakakapasok sa Worlds. Kaso lang, since nakita ko yung performance nitong Detonation Focus Me nung last MSI, 2020 MSI, tama ba? Yes. MSI nitong huli. Talagang sila yung tumatalo sa Cloud9, no? Kapag meron silang laban. At yun nga, tulad ng isa sa mga sinabi ng mga kasama ko ngayon na pumapalag din ang Detonation Focus Me sa previous champion na Dam1. As in, talagang pinagpapawisan ang mga puwet ng Dam1 players kapag nakatapat nila ang Detonation Focus Me. Pero kung siguro kailangan kong mamili kung sino sa dalawa, I think it's Unicorns of Love.
Good to know about that, Boss Pollywog. Mukhang mahirap talaga sa Group B considering talaga the weight of those teams na they're all good. And of course, considering rin na other analysts are even looking at beyond gaming from the PCS na sila makaka-advance dito. But siguro, Boss Pollywog, to ask you, among all of the play-in teams, sino ang iyong team to watch sa buong play-ins?
Team to watch for me sa play-ins, it has to be Hanwha Life Esports. Since kung din siguro mapapanood niyo yung sa World Song, no? Makikita niyo napakadaming screen time ni Chovy tsaka ni Shoemaker doon, yung 1v1 nila. Napakaganda kasi talaga ng performance nitong pinakita ng HLE this last split sa LCK at kahit na nakasama ang palad na nasa play-ins lang sila, talagang they are the team to watch sa ating Group A in play-ins.
Of course. Tsaka syempre pag narinig natin, lalo na for the Korean casters, of course, the Church of Chovy! Of course, shout out sa mga Korean casters na yan. So that's for Boss Pollywog. How about naman kay Boss Jamie? Sino ang napapredict mo na makakalabas ng play-ins?
Sa Group A, matik na yan. LNG pati AJLE. Unang-una, di ko kilala yung dalawang team. Tapos, pangalawa, yung dalawang team doon, kilala ko lang doon is Infinity. And, yung tatlo, yung AJLE pati yung LNG. Pero, mas favor ko in terms of winnings kasi AJLE kasi ang ganda ng place nila nung nakalaban nila yung T1 para mag-qualify as play-ins tsaka groups. Sadly nanalo yung T1 doon. Sila yung napunta sa groups tapos sila yung napunta sa play-ins. Yun nga. Pero ang ganda nung game na yon. Napaabot nila hanggang muntik ng ma-reverse whip. Tapos do sa LNG naman, although isang match lang napanood ko sa kanila sa LPL before this Worlds. Ang ganda nung place nung jungler nila pati yung mid. Parang may konting nakita akong Bengi Faker dati. Pero
considering sino ang nasa LNG, former jungler ng Griffin, Tarzan.
Tarzan. magaling pa mo yun magbuhat ng mga lanes, lalo na pag minsan natatalo sila tapos bigla sila mananalo. Tapos sa group B naman, Cloud9, gusto kong talagang makapasok yung Cloud9 kasi gusto kong makita si Perks na naman sa groups. Like, ewan ko. gusto ko lang makita ulit si Perks na like i-limit test niya sarili niya sa groups na iba naman team. Hindi naman G2 yung team niya. And then yung pangalawang team ko naman. Pareho lang naman kasi kay yung Pollywog kasi it's either Unicorns or Detonation Focus Me. Pero kung yun talaga, parang mas gusto ko yung Detonation Focus Me kasi kasi ito Japanese sila eh.
The Japan box?
Oh, yes.
Kaya ayan na nga, but considering those, let's give some highlight first to Detonation Focus Me. Yun nga, people have been mentioning it about this. They've been in Worlds since 2018, almost with the same lineup. And then, they've changed it up in the mid lane. They've brought Arya to replace Zeros. And, yes, and considering nung MSI, ang support ni Yuta po ng kanilang ADC is a substitute. And actually, part ng coaching staff nila, si Kazu. And now, considering that they got back Gaeng, ang kanilang starting support, we are now really looking at the possibility na siguro it's the third time for DFM. Malay natin, third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Ayun, abangan natin yan. So far, same predictions tayo from Pollywog and Jimmy. How about kay Boss Maldd? Baka American Spicy Tea.
Ay, ito na. Honestly, Group A is a no-brainer nga naman kasi LNG is like one of the top teams in the world. Sadyang top 3 sila ng LPL, which is, I think, the most competitive region in the world, both sa LCK. I think that mas maraming magagaling na teams sa LPL kaysa sa LCK based on sa mga napapanood ko na streams. So I think magtatapos sa Group A it's HLE kasi nasa kanila si Chovy. Na para sa akin is the best mid laners in the world. The best mid laner in the world kasi nga kung titingnan mo yung stats niya sa games, lagi siya yung may pinakamatas na stats sa mga mid laners at saka pinakamatas na carry potential. Then LNG yun nga, sabi nga nila, numbers don't lie. HLE and LNG. For Group B, this is going to be another take for me. Kasi, I think that, NA has hope in Group B, but sa state ng LCS ngayon, I think they can't really cope up with DFM and Beyond Gaming. And Unicorns of Love, I think, they can, pwede silang manalo if they can play at their fullest potential. Pero unlike DFM, like they have the experience in the international scene. Tsaka yung Beyond Gaming, I think Beyond Gaming has the kaya nilang manalo. Like it's a 4-way tie, I think, for Group B, but kung ako tatanungin based sa mga napapanood ko sa mga regions na yan, I think Beyond Gaming and DFM will sila yung magta-top 2 dun sa Group B. Sorry, Edan.
Sorry, Ed! Okay! Mukhang hindi mag-advance dito ang Cloud9. What a good take there from Maldd. And for you, Boss Maldd, among all those teams, ano sa tingin mo? Team to watch with all of those na na-mention mo. Sino yung parang dapat mong tignan? Or should we say possible dark horse? Kasi we all love a dark horse story kapag sa groups. Na like for example last year when we've learned about Legacy Esports na sila ang nakapaglaban sa best of 5s nung play-ins, unfortunately
Suning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and considering nga talaga na sa play-ins pa lang marami ng mga possibilities. Boss Maldd, among all of the play-in teams, ano yung nakikita mo na parang team to watch dito na possible dark horse?
tingin ko talaga yung team to watch natin dito is both, siyempre, yung HLE, kilala na yan dahil kay Chovy, LNG, dahil sa LPL kasi competitive din yung LPL. Pero, let's see, sa Group B kasi talaga yung yung dapat din tayo manood. Kasi ngayon yung, it's a four-way tie for me. Kaya, I think the team to watch here is DFM. Kasi nga, based sa performance nila ng MSI, muntik nilang matalo yung, they had the 7 key gold lead sa world champion last year, which is yung Damwon Kia, and tinalo nila yung PSG Talons, kaya I think they are the team to watch. Pero I'll give some credit to Beyond Gaming kasi nga maganda din yung performance nila ng PCS, kaya tingnan natin. Pero for me, it's really DFM.
Sabi nga, yun na nga, you mentioned rin, Boss Maldd, about Beyond Gaming. And lalo na, Beyond Gaming is known for their ADC. Of course, yung nag-sub in sa PSG Talon ng MSI, si Dogo. And we'll get to see him with his whole team. And siguro, to wrap up yung ating discussion for the play-in, siguro, I want to give a shout-out to Peace from the LCO. Considering yes, LCO is one of the least recognized regions in terms of the competition then, but considering na they have a substitute top laner, si Bizikachi, former Splice top laner, an EU veteran, well, for me, we have to watch out for Peace. Maybe they can make waves with Bizikachi, of course, and Tali, and Babip, who were part of Legacy Esports last year. Abangan nyo guys. On my opinion, they are one of the teams to watch. And yun guys, so we've heard na nga from the panel about their play-in predictions. Almost lahat sila, pare-pareho ng prediction, except lang kay Boss Maldd talaga, na parang sorry NA fans. Sorry Cloud9 Sims.
C9 Cloud9.
I'm sorry, little one.
Or baka Cloud9 yan. Ayun. But we'll get to see. As we all know that the play-ins will be starting on the 5th of October, which is on Tuesday. Ayun. It will be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. PH time. Ayan. So, the play-ins will start there and dyan magsisimula ang kwento ng Worlds. And, of course, after nyan, we get to proceed into the groups. But with that said and done, yun na nga, we mentioned about their predictions sa play-ins. And of course, we all know ang mga winner ng mga play-ins na to, they get to be inserted with the group, within their respective groups. So, to give a rundown of the groups, the group stage na, eto na, I think mas lalalim na ang ating mga usapan dito as we go to the group stage. Ayan. So, to give a preview of our groups. Of course, there are 4 teams per group, 4 groups lahat-lahat, and we'll get to see them after the play-in stage. So, checking right now yung mga teams. So, we have on Group A, ang favorite ninyong Group A. So, we have Damwon Kia, the reigning world champions. And then we have the 2019 World Champions FunPlus Phoenix.
Yes.
And of course, we have Rogue, one of the top teams in the LEC. And of course, one of the play-in slots. On Group B, this is, excuse me, that this will be a team of legacy. We have Edward Gaming from the LPL. They're the recent summer split champions of the LPL. And then we also have 100 teams from the LCS, the reigning summer split champions also. And of course,
one and only.
What is Worlds without P1? Of course.
The one and only P1.
Ayan. And of course, one of the play-in seeds rin. And from Group C naman, we'll get to see PSG Talon for the TCS. Yes,
representative.
Ayan, at least meron tayo sa Southeast Asia. And we get to see rin, of course, Fnatic from the LEC. And of course, the reigning MSI champions, Royal Never Give Up. And on Group D naman, we have the Mad Lions, back-to-back LEC Spring and Summer Split champions. We have Gen G from the LCK, and also we have Ren Team Liquid. Now you see the teams, and then we'll get to hear it from our panel kung ano ang kanilang predictions for our groups. But of course, we would like to invite again our viewers na nanonood pa sa atin ngayon na if you have any comments or if you have any ideas that you want to open up with us, you can put it down in our chat box and we'll try to read it as we go through with our podcast. Ayan. And of course, guys, subscribing kayo sa YouTube channel ng Valiant Esports because we will also be uploading this VOD. So mga hindi nakanood ngayon but gustong manood ng mga usapang worlds, we have it for you. We'll be uploading this after our live stream. Ayan, so we're now in groups. And considering yung mga napadpad in those groups, ayan, let's make our wild predictions. Ngayon, balik na rin natin. Let's start ngayon with Maldd. Siguro, we start discussing muna per group kung sino ang prediction mo na makakalabas as per seed and second seed and brief explanation lang kung bakit sila makakalabas. Siguro let's start muna with group A. They're saying that group A is the group of death considering na you have two of the previous world championship champions here, Damwon Kia, OnePlus Phoenix, considering rin the matchup there na we'll get to see Nuguri face his former team, Damwon, and vice versa, Khan facing OnePlus Phoenix, and of course, the mid lane showdown na talagang inaabangan dito. Doinby, Showmaker, that kind of matchup na talagang abangan natin. And of course, press F tayo for
Rogue. Sayang yung Rogue.
Pero guys, kalma lang kayo. So mga fans dyan ng Rogue, of course, we'll give pa rin valuable insights. Ngayon, let's go back to Maldd. Ask natin, sino ang prediction mo na makakalabas ng Group A? And for you, why?
In Group A, I think magta-top is this. Para lang sa akin, I think the better team right now is FPX than DK. Kasi yung performance ng Damwon Kia, di na tulad ng performance nila last year na totally sila yung dominating sa buong sa above all regions, like unlike last year talaga. Ngayon, I think FPX is the better team na lalabas sa Group A. So they will take the first seed, tapos second seed yung Damwon Kia. Kahit sino pumasok sa Group A, still yung dalawang team pa rin na yun yung magpa-first, second seed eh. Yung Rogue, I mean, we have all seen the memes in Twitter and Facebook on what happened in Rogue. They got trolled by Yankos but yeah, I think still Rogue still have a chance kung kanilang talunin yung top 2 best teams in the world right now. Pero tingin ko malabo, kaya DK and FPX pa rin ako sa Group A.
Considering rin na yun nga, FPX are on a roll, lalo na during the previous summer split na talagang they took the league by storm. Na I think from their spring split last season, this season, I think hindi sila nakaabot as far as semifinals, and then ngayon they really made it up back to the finals. And considering that Nuguri is on his top form again, I think Maldd has a point on this. But considering rin na Damwon, I think it will be a battle of the coaches. And considering rin na Damwon has the one and the only
Coach Com,
the legend, Coma. And of course, nandun rin ang kanilang previous coach na nagpa-champion sa kanila last year, si Danny, ngayon as their analyst. So, I want to highlight rin na yes, FPX and Damwon will be a battle of their star players, but I think the coaching staff also will be a big factor rin to think. And yun, we've heard from Maldd. Let's hear naman from Boss Jamie.
Okay, halos same lang kami ni Maldd pagdating dyan. Since not gonna lie, ang lakas ng FPX, ang lakas mag jungle ni Tian. Ang lakas mag anong tawag na shot call ni Doinby pagdating sa mga timers and sa engage, lalo na puro engage mid yung niya nilalaro niya. Engage scaling mid actually. And then yung isa pa is si Noguri nga, ang gaganda niyang set niya, ang gaganda ng mga respa niya. Sa tingin ko mas malakas sila in team fights, in skirmishes, ganyan, in objectives even. Tapos second naman is Damwon kasi the showmaker and jungler, I forgot the name of jungler na nawala sa
Canyon.
Yeah, Canyon. The showmaker Canyon combo. Like parang pag nakakill si Canyon, dapat makakill din si showmaker sa mapa. Parang ganun yung nafe-feel ko sa kanila eh. Tapos syempre pangalo yung Rogue, since wala akong masabi sa kanila eh. So yung masasabi ko lang sa Rogue is good luck. kung matalo man nila isang team doon, oh my god, okay, blessing na yun sa kanila. Tsaka
Blessing indeed.
Yun lang.
Ay, bakit ang bakit ang minion naman sa Rogue?
Ano naman?
Ayun.
Alam lang yung capabilities ng
Ayan, sige. Siguro, we've heard na from Boss Jimmy. How about kay Boss Pollywog? Pero bago kita tanungin sa'yo, siguro tanungin kita, what would it take for Rogue to get out of this group, in your opinion?
What would it take for Rogue to get out of this group? Gusto ko sabihin milagro, pero I think kung kaya nilang tapatan yung brain ng coaches nitong dalawang team na to, ng Damwon tsaka ng FPX, I think they have a fighting chance. Kung tutusin, Rogue is not as weak as you hear or see from the memes. They are a good team. Naglalaban talaga sila. Sadyang they were just unlucky to be drafted or to be picked in the group of death, no? Pero para sa akin, kung talagang kaya nilang maglaban sa Damwon, kahit siguro tag-isang win lang dyan sa mga malakas na team, they have a fighting chance kahit papano. Pero siguro kailangan talaga nila ng milagro para makalabas sa sa groups na yan. Kasi talagang kahit ako, the moment na pinakita ni Akos kung sino yung pangatlong team na pasok sa group A, yun na.
It's dope.
Yes, so nga naman, alalahanin niyo yung mukha ni Yankos, nung group bro. But considering Rogue, I think I want to give a highlight rin sa ADC player nila, si Hans Sama, who is also a veteran na rin. I think he was playing since 2017 nung nasa Misfits pa siya. And amongst the ADCs, yun nga kay LWX of Funplus Phoenix and Ghost of Damwon Kia. I see na si Hansama ang may mas wide skill na experience, and of course yung kanyang mga signature picks. I hope to see yung kanyang Kalista and Draven. Lalo na considering that Draven is very good on dispatch with all the buffs na nakuha niya.
Umuusbong nga ang mga Draven picks ngayon.
Ayan. We'll get to see that. But before we end Group A, yun na nga. Let's give your prediction, Boss Pollywog, kung sino ang lalabas 1 and 2.
Para sa akin, yung number 1 ko is Damwon. Kasi despite Ghost underperforming last split,
MSI?
Then nung split sa nung binensya, naglaban pa rin sila and they were able to dominate. Dominate is not the right word. they were able to defeat other teams, the opponents, despite role swapping. Showmaker, auto feeling for bot, and Canyon, I think, napunta siya sa mid. Yes, Canyon napunta siya sa mid, and then ang pinasok nila nun is jungle siya, ang role niya is
Si
jungle.
Malrang.
Yes, Malrang. Para sa akin, kahit na gano'n, no, imagine, role swap, and then may pinasok na sub, they were able to win some of the games because LCK is, if not number one, number two of one of the number two toughest region in the League of Legends world. And then yun, that's number 2 FPX kasi syempre number 1 na yung Damwon pero huge respect no sa team ng FPX since talagang yung lineup nila napakalakas and napaka-exciting makita niya ng matchup ng top laners ng Damwon tsaka ng FPX. Lalong-lalo na Nugri versus Khan. Magandang matchup talaga yan.
Ayun, so we've heard na Group A predictions and I think all of them three agree that it will be Damwon, Kia, and Fun plus Phoenix based on their predictions. And those are interesting things considering those two teams are saying to be the favorites to win again this year considering their performance throughout this season. But we'll get to see. In this.
Pinag-meme yung Rogue tapos pag natalo man niya yung isa dyan, yun na yung bobotohin ko sa predict dun sa ano tawag doon? Sa league client natin. Yun na yung boboto kong predict sa susunod na games na yan. Matalo lang yan isang game yung kahit anong team dyan, like Damwon o kaya FPX. So talo lang yung isang game. Sila na yung boboto kong predict. Oo.
So there is hope in Rogue. There is hope in Rogue.
Meron. Kasi di mo alam.
Pero we will see.
Okay, and considering rin na sa Group A, possibly, if makapasok ang Cloud9 based on predictions, possibly, it's either Cloud9 or pwede rin UOL, pwede rin DFM, or pwede rin ang Beyond Gaming. Depende sa mag-iinkayin natin ng play-ins to fill up that fourth slot sa Group A. But I think our panel is sticking pa rin to Damwon and Fun plus Phoenix to advance. Ayan. So, ngayon, proceed tayo sa Group B. Group B, again, it is Edward Gaming, 100 Thieves, and T1. Very historical ito. But merong inserting na new blood. Yun nga, considering to give you some highlight of Group B, yun na nga, Edward Gaming and T1 rather, formerly SKT. Naglalaban na yan lagi in the Worlds. And currently, 3-0 ang T1 over EDG sa Worlds. So, tatlong beses na nagkaharap sila. Yes, and considering na yung kanilang mid-lane matchup, Faker versus Scout, ang tagal ng nagiging moment yon. We'll get to see it again. And then of course, huwag natin kalimutan, the first seed of the LCS is there, 100 Thieves. Andun si Abedage, also known as Faker Dage. And we'll get to see rin, Faker versus Faker Dage. And considering rin na 100 Thieves has some veteran players like Someday on the top and Huhi on the support. And of course, singit ko lang, Pinoy Pride, 100 Thieves. Of course, we have one of their substitute junglers, si Ken B, is a Filipino-Canadian player. So, yun. So,
ano yung sinabi niya?
Jungler. Yeah. So, si Ken B plays substitute jungle for 100 Thieves. So, ngayon, let's proceed to our predictions. Start naman tayo ngayon kay Boss Jamie. Group B, sino sa tingin mo ang lalabas?
Faker na syempre, T1. Ikaw naman. Pinapatanong mo pa. T1 syempre. Tapos sa 2 kasi, Sa to kasi, it's either EDG or 100 tips eh. Kasi feeling ko may chance naman yung 100 tips eh. Kahit pa paano eh. Medyo
Ah,
medyo magaling yung medyo gumagaling-galing naman sila eh. Kaya kaya di ako sure sa 2, pero sa 1 syempre sure ako T1 yan. Pero
uh, will that be more of T1
bias.
fanboy
Yes.
or or based rin sa performance
T1
nila?
fanboy.
Considering though na T1 underperformed dung finals. And talagang sinubok rin sila ng Gen G noong regional qualifiers. And also considering rin na 100 teams very dominant sila with Someday on top as a veteran. And of course, yung jungler, si Closer. One of the best junglers ngayon in North America. For you,
kung titingnan mo kasi sa
Yeah.
analytics terms. Ang ganda ng group B, like parang pantay-pantay lang sila. Yun lang nga yung isa may mas maraming title may mas recent na magandang title yung isa, yung EDG eh. Yung T1 hanggang finals lang ba sila yata? So
Yeah, finals lang.
Yung EDG dami na lang pinanalunan na split eh. Even 100 teams eh. Kaya kung titingnan mo in analytic term, parang pantay-pantay lang sila. Pero syempre fanboy ako, T1. At sa 2, sa pangalawa, like, it's either EDG or 100 teams. Sa 3, ganun din, EDG or 100 teams. Kasi di ko talaga sure sa dalawang yan. Kasi pwede silang mag-clash. Lalo na si Someday pa mo. Magaling din yan mag-top lane. Magaling din yung mid nila. Kaya, yung jungler, ewan ko na lang sa jungler nila. Di mo nakikita halos sa camera yung jungler nila tuwing streams eh. Kaya nakikita ko si Someday pag lumalaban. And yeah, yun lang.
Okay, ayan. Let's go to hear from Boss JB. How about kay Boss Pollywog? Ano ang iyong predictions for Group B?
Siyempre, matik. Naku naman. T1, number 1. That is faker for the win. Pero, sa totoo lang, aaminin ko, yung T1 ngayon, hindi siya kasing lakas nung SKT in the past. Yung SKT na nagpanalo ng 3 World Champions. Although kahit na ganun, confident ako na lalabas sila sa Group B as number 1. Since, ever since nung natalo sila, at syempre, nakita din naman natin yung kung gaano kalala yung downfall na na-experience ng T1, and then they were able to manage, kumbaga. They were able to manage to climb back up, but I'm not so certain kung ito talaga yung peak form nila in the past. Pero para sa akin yun, number 1 pa rin ang T1. Dito naman para sa second slot ng Group B, kaya ako dun sa sinabi ni Jamie na halos pantay tong tatlong to, no? Pero if I really have to choose between EDG and 100 teams, pipiliin ko ang EDG. Since we all know na ang reputation ng NA ay hindi talaga siya nakakalabas sa worlds. Ay, sa group worlds. I mean. At kung kailangan ko talagang mamili between the two, mas pipiliin ko talaga ang EDG since napaka-promising ng kanilang performance sa kanilang region despite being the toughest region in the world.
And considering rin na EDG has one of the best Korean ADCs before, Viper, nung nasa grid din siya, and who cannot forget yung kanyang Saya Pentakill no 2019 quarterfinals against Invictus Gaming na talagang nagpatatak sa kanya, and ngayon na lumipat siya sa China, talagang Viper became an X factor for EDG to qualify against the Worlds. Very tight so far sa ating mga viewers. It's really a close call kung sino talaga mag-second seed. But now let's hear from Boss Malld.
Tingin ko yung first seed sa Group B is EDG. Tapos yung kahit T1 fanboy ako, I think T1 will only go on second seed kasi based nga sa performance nila nung past tournaments nila sa LCK, I think hindi nila kayang talunin yung EDG at their current form. Pero depende. Pero depende nga kasi nag-experiment pa ng picks yung mga players. Pero as of now, I think na sa Group B, mag-first seed is yung EDG and second seed is yung T1.
EDG and T1. Ayun. Siguro, itatanungin ko na lang kayo, guys. Kahit sino na sa inyo, what would it take for 100 teams to get out of the group?
I think yung way lang ng 100 teams na makalabas ng group is mag-underperform either both of the teams na kalaban nila, which is yung EDG or T1. I think yun lang yung way.
Just
Okay.
don't prolong the game. So feeling
Pero
feeling
prone
ko
to
pag feeling ko pag pag pinoprolong nila yung game, parang tumatatak yung mga Korean pati Chinese sa laro nila eh. Kaya wag na lang nilang patagalin masyado yung laban. Pag kung pansin nilang kaya nilang kunin yung objective, kunin na nila kagad. Unless kung crucial talaga na di nila pwedeng kunin ganyan. Kung alam na nila. Yun na.
Pero depende lang talaga sa team camp kung kung kailan matapos yung games eh. Kaya if nag-underperform yung either both of the teams tapos nag-perform sila at their top, yung parang yung pinaka best performance nila, I think kaya nila makalabas ng groups. Pero EDG T1 talaga.
Ayun, so we're sticking to EDG and T1. And ask ko lang, before we proceed to Group C, considering rin na Group B, pwedeng magkaroon din ng entry dito. Pwede ang Beyond Gaming or Unicorns of Love or Detonation Focus B na pwede makapasok dito. Same pa rin ba yung thoughts ninyo, EDG and T1?
I think kahit sino naman kahit makapasok Beyond or UOL or kahit sino sa 5 teams na yun, sila pa rin mananalo. Yeah.
Tsaka
Okay.
yun na, sinabi ni Mal.
Yeah.
Ang gusto makalabas ng mga sakaling makakapasok sa play-in sa Group B, yun talaga kakailanganin nila sa kanilang kalaban na mag-underperform talaga. And as we all know, dito sa base ng Group B, mas prone sa pag-underperform ang T1. Based sa based sa judge ko, mas prone to underperform ang T1 compared sa EDG.
Okay, so we'll get to see niyan kung sino ang lalabas ng Group B. Ngayon, we proceed. I'm very sure mag-iba na kayo dito ng predictions. Group C. Again, that is PSG Talon, Fnatic, and RNG, and possibly pwede ang Hanwha Life or Cloud9 pwede makapasok dito sa group na ito. But considering ngayon yung current state ng Group C, start tayo ngayon kay Boss Pollywog. What is your prediction for Group C?
Dito muna tayo sa siguro. Focus muna tayo sa tatlo, no? Yun muna unahin ko. Dito sa tatlong to, sa PSG, Fnatic, and RNG, I think dito number one is Fnatic for me. Kasi napaka-promising ng players ng Fnatic. Despite being, kumbaga, young blood or bata-bata pa, kumbaga, talagang kaya nila makipagsabayan sa mga top brass ng LEC nung time na summer split. Lalo na nung match-up ni Wunder tsaka ni Adam ng Fnatic. Talagang every time na dalawa, Adam always comes on top. And by that, I mean, mas nadodominate niya yung lane niya kesa kay Wunder. Or mas malakas ang nagiging outcome ng lane ni Adam kesa sa lane ni Wunder. Although madaming nagsasabi na sa G2 weak side king nila si Wunder. Pero I think it's just that Adam is better for me. And then for number 2, second seed sa Group C, I think it would be RNG. Pero, yun nga, kung sakali man napapasok dito ang HLE, no, napakaganda nga naman ng magiging ng Group C. Although we all know na itong PSG Talon ay PCS representative, napakaganda nga naman din ng pinapakita. And kung di ako nagkakamali, no, undefeated ba sila nitong recent split, or it's just that they had the longest win streak in a professional stage. And then yun nga, kung sakaling papasok dito ang HLE, no, I think magna number 1 yung HLE, 1 and 2 HLE and RNG. Pero I think Fnatic really has some good fighting chance when it comes to battling those two humongous teams, no?
Oh, so ayan na. I think dito na nagiging spicy yung ating mga picks. Lalo na considering kung sino mga pwedeng makapasok from the play-in stage. Again, a disclaimer din, things may change na depending on the situation. Basta, ang general rule when it comes to groups is bawal ang magkakapareho from the same region on one group. So yun nga, you mentioned na the possibility of Italy, Hanwha Life coming in there and possibly changing it. Ayun, so that's from Pollywog. So Hanwha Life and RNG. How about from Boss Jamie?
So my first pick sa group C is RNG. Since ang lakas ng bot lane nila. Yun lang yung masasabi ko sa RNG siguro malakas yung bot lane nila Idol ko yung ADC nila. Idol ko yung bot lane synergy.
Igala!
Yes. Idol ko sila. Then, next is...
Successor.
Next is Fnatic. Yeah, Fnatic. Next is Fnatic. Since, gusto kong... I don't think na makakalamang si Buipo sa role change niya for top to jungle. I just don't think na mapo-first seed niya para sa akin. Yun lang siguro. Tapos meron silang one trick na TF. Siguro expect na lang natin na malakas yung map awareness sana. And then the third seed, yes, the last is yung PSG Talons. And ewan ko, medyo magaling naman yung PSG, pero according sa dalawa, para sa akin, hindi sila masyadong paano tawag doon? Hindi sila masyadong ma-level. Or sadyang di ko lang talaga pinapanood yung match nila. Yun lang.
Ayun. So, for Boss Jamie, it will be RNG and Fnatic. How about kay Boss Malld?
I think yung Group C, so yung general rule kasi sa play-ins, makakapasok sigurado sa Group C is yung HLE. So it's probably PSG, Fnatic, RNG, and HLE. So dahil nga Church of Chovy, kapag nakapasok na sa Group C yung HLE, I think sila yung mag-first seed, then magsa-second seed is RNG. Para sa akin, sa base lang sa mga napapanood ko na mga VODs, pati mga past tournaments nung summer split, I think it's either magpa-first yung RNG tapos second yung HLE. Depende na lang kung sino magpa-perform sa kanilang dalawa. Yun lang sa akin. Kasi yung Fnatic, nag-role swap si Buipo from top to jungle, which is maganda naman para sa kanila kasi nakapasok sila ng Worlds. Pero hindi ko parang I think hindi pa rin nila kayang mag-compete kahit may wife buff pa si Upset sa top team na RNG at HLU.
Anong wife buff? ano
Actually-
yung Doin B wife buff? Ganon.
Hindi, kasi si
Ano,
Upset,
baka kailangan ng wife. Ay, hindi. Unfortunately, walang audience sa Iceland. Pero, mali nga, natin wife
Flag ng ano,
box.
pero sa flag ng fan natin.
hindi, nung kasing LEC, sinasabi nila na may wife buff si Upset, kaya sila yung nanalo. Kasi papakasal na yan siya. Kaya,
Papakasal? Di pa ba siya kasal?
ay, nagpakasal ata siya. Oo, nagpakasal na
Nagpakasal
siya.
na si Upset.
Oo,
Ayun.
Upset, kaya wife buff.
Right before finals, di ba?
Oo, right before
Right
final.
before playoffs ata.
Kaya may wife buff siya, kaya nanalo sila.
Mm.
Yun yung sinasabi nila. Pero hindi gaganin sa RNG at Church of Chovy. Kaya,
Diba si Church of Chovy?
Church of Chovy.
Okay. So talaga tiwala kayo kay Chovy talaga. Considering na Hanwha Life also has Deft, one of the best ADCs of Korea and second to Faker. Kung sino ang pinaka matatak na player sa Korea, it's either Faker or Deft. And yun, we'll get to see. Yun nga, ang predictions ni Boss Maldd will be Hanwha Life and RNG. So, ayan, nagiging spicy na ang ating usapan dito. Because some say rin na Group C actually is the group of death. Because nga, ang daming possibilities, considering nga na Hanwha Life, pwede silang pumasok sa Group C. Ang daming possibilities that can happen. And
Siyempre,
it's good to hear from the
yung Hanwha Life, doon na rin ako eh.
Aro.
Oo, ganun talaga.
Church of Chovy.
I love Koreans. Ano hasayo?
Oh,
Konnichiwa.
ayos. Konnichiwa. The Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Ayun na nga. So you've heard from them for Group C, and for me also, I am very excited for Group C. Although fanatic fanboy ako, I'm very excited for Group C. Ang daming pwedeng mangyari doon. But before we proceed to the last group, let's give some shoutouts muna. Ayan. So, of course, mga T1 supporters, si Boss Shantot ng Valiant Dominions. T1 win daw, T1 win. And of course, rin kay Mary Con Castro, T1 rin, T1 win. So talagang, ano pa rin, trust in Faker. Ika nga.
Sabi ng isa, Daddy Maldd, Maldd win. Maldiv.
Baka palang kailangan lang si Maldd. Maldiv yan. Ayan, so
in a row.
So keep those comments coming, guys, as we now approach the last group. Group D. Ayan, so we have Mad Lions, Gen G, and Team Liquid, and possibly LNG if makapasok from LPL. Pero depende pa rin yan sa changes. Pero yon. So let's start muna with Boss Pollywog. Ano ang prediction mo for Group D? Ito pala, to give a highlight on this. Group D, yun nga, we have Mad Lions, and then we have Gen G and Team Liquid. Na yes, they may be strong teams, but they have underperformed in their respective regions during the past split. And some are saying na NA has hope. Seeing in the social media comments na, uy, baka may chance na ang NA na makalabas ng groups, lalo na considering this teams. But let's hear it from you, Boss Pollywog. Ano ang predictions mo for Group D?
Yun nga, no, since may chance na pumasok dito ang LNG, and kung sakali man na mapupunta nga siya dito, para sa akin, number one is Mad Lions, since back-to-back sila yung nag-champion. Talagang dinurog nila, no, yung napakatagal na dynasty na binuo ng G2 at sila talaga yung tumibag nung napakalaking pader na yon at dinominate nila yung LEC. Lalong-lalo na napakalakas ng impact dito ni Armut, no? Tapos sinabayan pa siya ng kanyang napakagaling na jungle din na si Elyoya, o kung tawagin ng mga LEC pips ay El Ayaya. Tapos yun nga, and then kung sakali man dito papasok ang LNG, I think magiging number 2 sila. Pero kung sakali man, hindi pa dito papasok ang LEG. Possible nga na may hope pa para sa NA, no? Since kung i-compare ko ang TL at ang Genji, ang pinakatitignan na matchup nila dito is the bot lane. The ADC of Genji, as we all know, Ruler, ever since, no, talagang namamayagpag na yung pangalan niya sa LCK. Although, if you'll consider it, kung sa tingin mo hindi siya ganun kagaling, um, para sa akin, no, isa siya sa mga best ADCs na nakita ko nag-perform sa LCK. Although, not that consistent, but talagang papalag at maglalaban pa rin siya sa level, sa higher levels, kumbaga. And then, dito naman sa Team Liquid, yung bot lane duo nila, which is Tactical and Koyeye. And as we all know, Koyeye has a big brain mechanics when it comes to playing support. At sa tingin ko naman, no, kung sakali man na weaker team ang makakapasok sa play-in spot ng Group D, meron nga talaga, there really is hope for NA.
Ooh, so mukhang firm believer dito si Boss Pollywog na Team Liquid can get out of groups. And considering then na they have Alpari, one of the best EU top laners probably lumipat sa Amerika, and also Santorin, one of their jungler. And yun na nga, people are saying na NA has a chance. And yan, nagbigay na ng point dito si Boss Pollywog. How about kay Boss Maldd? Siguro, nakita natin is yung Maldd Lions topping the group. But what do you think, Boss Maldd? What would it take for NA to get out of groups, considering yung sitwasyon ngayon ng Team Liquid?
Considering sa like, depende lang kasi talaga kung paano mag-perform yung kalaban nila. Sinasabi nila kasi na NA has hope, baka mag-choke kasi yung two teams, either of the two teams na nasa Group D. Pero I think sa lagay talaga ng LCS ngayon, I honestly think na di ako believer ng NA has hope eh. Kasi nga kalaban nila Genji, one of the top teams in LCK, tapos Maldd Lions, yung pinaka best performing team ngayong year sa LEC, which is also one of the better regions than LCS. So I honestly think na matatapos yung Group D with Maldd on the top and Genji at the second place. Kaya TL goodbye. Balik na lang sa airport.
Airport speedrun.
Huwag naman NA airport speedrun. And ayun, Diyos ko po. Let's not be bitter naman sa NA. Pero syempre, of course, for our viewers, of course, we speak yung ating mga opinions based on the games na nilaro ng mga teams, based on personal observation, then, and of course, the state of the regions and of the teams themselves. And of course, personal opinions lang naman to ng ating panel. Of course, we all have our own opinions about our teams. So, yun, let's keep supporting lang kung sino ang inyong mga bet na manalo for every group, and of course, the Worlds. Ayan. And of course, let's hear rin from Boss Jamie. Ayan, to wrap up our group discussions, ano ang iyong prediction for Group D?
I like what the fuck is that? Ruler. Yeah. I like Ruler kasi ang ganda nung ang beautiful ng kiting experience niya. Like it's so smooth.
ASMR.
Yeah, parang gano'n. Pag pinapanood, pag siya yung nagano ng ano tawag doon, siya yung pinapan ng camera, makikita mo na like 5 silang nandyan, nakakait niya na maayos. Shit, man. It's so good. Tapos
Fighting mechanics.
Tapos ito sa Maldd Lions naman. Maldd Lions is so strong. Like di ko alam saan nila nakuha yung parang kalakasan na yun. Kasi last year di ko man napansin yung kalakasan niya, pero ngayon nung pinanood ko yung mga VODs nila para lang dito sa nung pinanood ko yung VODs nila, lakas nila, shit. Yeah. Kaya yung ko dito is Maldd Lions. Then second is RNG. Ay, no, fuck, what the fuck, ING daw. No, nasa utak ko pa rin yung
Group stage. Tumatak eh. RNG.
Tumatak, shit. Gen G yun. Dalang RNG. Wow. Tapos, last is yung TL. Yun, ewan ko, wala. Ayoko yung, trash talk potential ng TL. I just don't buy it, man. They're all talks, but they can prove it in the game, man. Yeah, yun lang yun.
Alright, so yun na nga. So we've heard from our panel ang kanilang predictions for the group stage. And siguro yung iba may similarities on their predictions. But of course, with all of that said, we are still very excited on what will unfold on the group stage. Na anything may happen pa rin. We place our predictions, but then again, anything may happen when it comes to this types of tournaments. So that's the good thing about Worlds. We get to see these surprises, and we hope na maging fun ang group stage na ito. So now we proceed to our last question. Ayan, to wrap up our talks for tonight. Siguro let's get muna yung ating yung ating playoffs kasi things will always change on that depending on the teams na makakapasok. Let's just slide down to one question. Sino ang iyong team na pinakagustong manalo? Based on what you've watched and your predictions, who do you think will win it all this Worlds 2021? Let's start kay Boss Jamie.
As much as I like T1 to win. Pero sa groups ko lang sila magiging parang I will go to analytics side muna. Hindi muna ako magiging fanboy kasi I'm biased to T1 super. I like to win I like to win once again FPX. I like to win FPX kasi ang saya parang ina-acknowledge nila talaga yung win nila. Tsaka parang para sa kanila they put like sweat on their games. They're super tryharding on their games. At saka pag nananalo sila, sarap tingnan. yung smile pa lang ni Dornby, yung smile ni Tiad. Tapos yun lang yung gusto ko manalo sa since the FPX came back from Worlds. Last year yata di sila naka-in.
Yeah, hindi sila nakapag-qualify. And we get to see them again.
FPX to win.
FPX.
Yes.
Okay. Boss Maldd, who do you want to win for this year's Worlds?
Para sa akin, yung gusto kong manalo ngayong year, it's either Damwon or FPX talaga eh. Pero as of now, based on statistics and numbers talaga and stats, tingin ko rin FPX yung mananalo sa Worlds eh. Sabi nga nila, may scripted daw yung Worlds, kaya FPX ulit mananalo. Kasi burn it all down, Fan plus Phoenix, burn. Kaya FPX talaga mananalo.
Ano to? Worlds of Conspiracy?
Scripted kasi yung Worlds, kaya ganun.
Script na, scripted.
Naku po, Boss Mal. Pero I think you're still going for FPX.
FPX mananalo Worlds.
Mukhang malakas na ang impact nito ni Nervery at Doinby. Sige, Boss Pollywog.
Ako, para talaga sa akin, against all odds, no? Gusto ko talaga manalo T1.
Ayan na.
Give us a definite reason na Faker will get one more trophy.
I think it would be a very nostalgic moment kung mapapanalo ng T1 yung current Worlds. And then, I think for me, that would be the perfect time
para mag-retire na si Faker.
Yes. That would be the perfect time. Hindi, ibig ko sabihin, kasi di ba, yung mga kasabayan niya nagre-retiro na. Although, may chance naman na yung iba bumalik din, like Beardsen, Pero, for me, ito lang yung ito nga yung reason. kung mapapanalo ni Faker tong worlds na to, I think, eto din pala, I think yun din yung magsisil ng title niya as the best League of Legends player of all time. And kung sakali man kung sakali man magde-decide siya na mag-retire na right after winning this worlds, that would be siguro that would be so nostalgic, or that would be so wholesome kung sakali mang ako hindi ko dinala yung facts, hindi ko dinala yung numbers, dinala ko yung feels. Feels ang pinanglalaban ko dito. Pero yun nga, I would like them to win. Pero kung titignan mo kung sino yung mga makakalaban niya, possible sa finals, like FPX, let's say FPX or EDG, or possible kahit Damwon pa yan, napabibigat na teams na yan. Pati, siguro, sige, sama mo na yung Maldd Lions, sige. Napakabibigat na teams na yan. Napakabibigat na nilang teams yan. So, I think if T1 will be able to win these worlds, that would be very nostalgic, and isisil talaga ni Faker yung title niya as the best League of Legends player of all time.
Okay, so yun na nga sa FPX, and T1. And ako personally, siguro to wrap up our discussions for tonight, I will also give credit din to yung mga teams such as Damwon, FPX, T1, Maldd Lions, even Edward Gaming, also saying that they have the possibility to win worlds. But for me, I think I will give it na to Damwon Gaming to repeat this year's worlds, considering rin na yung level of game quality na pinapakita ni Showmaker ngayon as a growing mid lane superstar na ngayon minamentor siya with probably the GOAT of all LoL coaches, COMMS. I think we'll get to see more of that in this year's worlds. And of course, Jungle Dip Canyon is still there. And siguro for me, I would like to see Khan. Siguro he really has a chip on his shoulder. Considering na people say na cursed ang mga teams na cursed ang mga teams na sinasalihan niya na hindi na nanalo sa worlds. From Longzhu to T1 to FPX, and ngayon even King Zone even King Zone Dragon X, and ngayon nasa Damwon siya. And considering that he said na Khan will be having his last tournament this year, this Worlds will be his last. So I think napakalaking momentum na dala ng Damwon dito. And for me, that's why I see them as the ones repeating for this year's Worlds. But then again, with all of our predictions placed to win Worlds, let's just all have a good time as we watch the 2021 League of Legends World Championship. Yun nga, it will be on October 5.
Abangan yan, guys.
Yes, that will be on October 5, Tuesday, 7 p.m. If you're based on PH time, 7 p.m. siya. So I guess, kakatapos na ng mga midterm exam ninyo. Ayan, edi mag-relax mo na kayo.
Kung kayang manood ng live stream, meron namang VOD sa YouTube.
Highlights.
Mga highlights. Hindi naman highlights. Meron din mga full game VODs.
Yes, meron.
Tsaka, usually nagpo-post sila mga 10 minutes after nung game eh. Kasi pag
yes. Ayun. Pero abangan nyo, guys. Abang-abang lang kayo dito sa Discord ng Valiant Esports Club or our Discord channel. Abang-abang kayo. Baka may pa-watch party ang ating Valiant Esports Club for Worlds 2021. So, ayun. Abangan nyo lang sa ating Discord server, and of course, abang-abang rin kayo sa Facebook page ng Valiant Esports for more announcements on that. So I think, ayan, we've reached the end of our discussion. Ayan, let's just hear na lang some closing statements or final thoughts from our panel. Ayan, siguro let's start muna with Boss Maldd. What are your final thoughts? And siguro, ano na lang, kumbaga ano na lang yung magiging expectations mo for this year's World?
I think yung Worlds ngayon, it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. Pwedeng maraming upset na mangyari, maraming mag-rise na dark horse. Kaya panoorin natin. It's pretty exciting. Maraming malalakas na teams ngayon. And lalo na yung meta nagde-develop pa. And yung mga ibang teams nasa old meta pa rin, pero nanalo pa rin sila. And the other teams, nandito na tayo sa Clown Fiesta meta. Kaya we never really know kung sino mananalang Worlds. So, yun lang.
Okay, Boss Pollywog.
Yun din, I encourage you all to watch the 2021 Worlds kahit na wala yung prominent teams like G2 and TSM. Napakaganda pa rin ng mga magiging match.
TSM! Press F po. Press F for TSM and G2.
6 million. Pero yun nga, I encourage you to watch it kasi napaka ganda talaga ng mga kasaling teams ngayon. Talagang bawat group matinding bakbakan ang mangyayari. Hindi ka mauubusan ng adrenaline kumbaga. Kaya watch it, don't miss it, and kung di din kaya ng katawan niyo na mag-stay ng ganun rate, meron nga yung mga VODs na makikita natin sa YouTube. Full game din sila at punong-puno din ng yung casting, full casting and analysis din.
Okay, and finally from Boss Jamie, any final words?
Kung makakapanood man kayo ng Worlds, wag niyong kakalimutan na lahat ng nangyayari doon is it's for sportsmanship, at wag niyong gagayahin yung mga iba na magta-trash talk kayo ng favorites ng iba. Wag niyong gagayahin yun, please lang. Pangit yun.
I think it's part of the fun naman. Kasi bantay lang naman.
Pero wag niyong lalagpas dun sa sa games na yun.
Tama meme lang.
Sa yung game lang. Pag nagkamali yung player yan, okay lang na trash talk niya. Pero pag lumabas na, wala na yun. Tapos, tsaka, kung manonood ba kayo ng Worlds, siyempre, huwag niyong kakalimutan na magdala din kayo ng pagkain kasi magiging maganda na nga yung mga matches. Matagal pa. Yun na yung maganda sa Worlds. Tapos, last ko na sasabihin to. Sana, sa next season, marireset yung MMR para hindi ko na nakakakampi yung mga silver kahit nasa plat ako.
No!
Okay, salamat. Yun
That kind of prediction, Boss JV, that kind of prediction is what we need. And also, yun din po yung panawagan ko po. Sana po, rank. Riot, baka naman yung rank system natin. Ayusin natin.
Saka, ibigay nyo na sa Riot, Garena, Diyos ko naman.
Tama nga.
Garena, bigay mo na please lang.
Yung tipong
ayaw na sa Pilipinas.
Yung tipong nag-gain ako ng 10 to 12 LB, tapos yung bawas sa akin 15 to 18. Saka, di ba?
Wala,
dalawang games, tapos matatalo isang game, wala na naman akong LB.
Ayan. So, those are our final words from our panel. And yun na nga, that wraps up our topic for tonight for Open COMMS, the Valiant Podcast World's Edition 2021. And I hope you all guys have enjoyed sa lahat ng mga nanood sa atin tonight and nagstay for our podcast, for all your shout-outs and your support. Ayan, thank you very much. Don't worry, this podcast will be uploaded here on the YouTube channel of Valiant Esports. So, subscribe na rin kayo, guys. And of course, keep yourself updated with the activities of Valiant Esports Club by liking their Facebook page and following us also on our Twitter and Instagram page of Valiant Esports Club. And join na rin kayo sa Valiant Esports Club Discord server, ang Valiant Esports Lounge, for more stuff related to Valiant Esports. And of course, guys, before we end, abangan po ninyo ang ating mga Valiant casters as after the midterm exam, magkakaroon tayo ng mga tournaments na i-shoutcast. That will be for the college days of the respective departments of Holy Angel University. Abangan ninyo ang ating mga Valiant casters. And of course, abangan nyo rin guys, ang ating monthly na Valiant E-Trams. Kung anong game yan, abangan na lang ninyo. Again, keep yourself updated with the social media accounts on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page of Valiant Esports Club. And of course, sa ating Valiant Discord server. Abang-abang lang kayo, guys. We'll keep you updated with all the activities na ganap. And of course, rin, for our next month's podcast, of course, abangan nyo rin kung ano ang magiging topic na. So,
Yes.
we hope for your continued support for it. Ayan. So, we would like to thank everyone who've watched our podcast for tonight. And this has been Open Comms, the Valiant Podcast World's 2021 edition. I'm Angelo K. Supan, also known as 316.
My name is Jamie, also known as Jamie.
My name is Gian Maldd Makali.
And I'm Lian Spencer Pexon, and my in-game name is Pollywog. Once again, thank you guys. Thank you very much, guys, for listening and for staying. God bless you all.
God bless
And
you.
guys, we hope to see you on the next Open Comms, the Valiant Podcast. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
DSM. Naku po.